Welcome, everyone, to the Avengenerds podcast, where we talk Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and more. I'm your host, Will, and with me are my co-hosts, Peyton and Torin.
Yo.
We have a great show for everyone this week. We're going to be talking about best and worst superhero shows and the news of the week. Well, I guess comic shows, but there'll be time codes in the descriptions nonetheless. If you want to jump around, those will be in the show notes. And with that, here's Peyton with the news.
All right, let's get started with some Star Wars news. Ahsoka has been pushed up from August 31st to August 23rd, so we're going to be getting that a little bit earlier. Okay, Will's against women. And just 2 seconds ago, Ubisoft revealed their new Star Wars game. It's called Star Wars Outlaws. It follows a scoundrel, Kay Vess, fighting against various crime syndicates in an open-world game set between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And will feature both iconic and new planets. So apparently, at the time of recording, we literally just got the cinematic trailer. Apparently, there's going to be gameplay on Monday. So we'll probably be talking about the gameplay next week if it looks interesting at all.
I hope that she goes to Dagobah and meets Yoda. That'd be so funny if they did that.
I didn't realize this game was written by Dave Filoni. That's crazy.
Hopefully don't fuck it up. It's Ubisoft.
Yeah, Ubisoft
that's
is
my thing,
professional at doing that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it looks really cool, but like I'm keeping my hopes low because it's Ubisoft, and I don't think I've enjoyed a Ubisoft game in I don't even know how long.
Imagine they're using the Beyond Good and Evil engine to do it, because they very well could be doing that, because that's a Ubisoft game, no? Right? The Beyond Good and Evil 2. Y'all have seen that? Have you seen anything about that? Okay, it's a game where they've shown demos of it years and years ago. You get in like spaceships and fly around entire planets. Like the whole city loads up, everything loads up, and it loads in real time. It's like No Man's Sky, but like a lot denser. We're like real, like GTA level density cities and more like beyond that. But my thing is, obviously, it's probably not going to be that in the Star Wars game. I just think that I do though think it would be interesting if they were at least implementing some of that engine to whatever limitations their time and system will allow them.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is made by Ubisoft.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder if they're repurposing that, because Beyond Good and Evil 2 has not been talked about in years and years and years.
It's coming out in September, I believe.
What?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
It is not coming out. It's basically been shadow banned.
It says release date is September 2023. So
on Google, if it's on the Google page, then it's probably wrong.
Oh, this is that game that's been delayed a million times.
Yeah, that game.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen this.
This thing is in hell, and it's probably never going to come out.
Yeah, it's probably never going to come out.
Yeah.
Because Ubisoft is still updating Rainbow Six Siege.
Everyone's favorite Overwatch clone.
Everyone's favorite horrible game.
It's everyone's favorite clone. It mixes everyone's least favorite games, League of Legends and Overwatch, together. Just kidding. That's what is it called? Valorant. Yeah.
Valorant.
What's that?
Yeah, it's like Overwatch, CS:GO clone.
Yeah. But this is according to Variety. A script for The Flash 2 is already completed by David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick, who did Aquaman. And it would include guest appearances for Michael Keaton's Batman and Sasha Cal's new Supergirl. And the script was written pre-gun. So will it happen? I doubt it.
Hope not.
But apparently the script is completed, so I guess they could fucking revive it if they wanted to, but I don't know.
Kill it, let the past die if you have, because Andy Muschietti is directing Brave and the Bold, though.
Yeah, we're about to get to that. But like, from what I know about the way The Flash ends, I don't see this happening. So
you spoiled it for yourself.
I kind of did, because I don't care.
I'll tell you if that ending happens when I see it tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
tell me,
you're
not Peyton.
Bitch.
Tell me, not Torin. You, Peyton, you see it for Torin, and you tell me, and then
I'm not seeing it early. He's seeing it early.
I know. I'm telling you to take his ticket and see it early.
Oh, I'll steal the ticket.
You're not taking my ticket because I don't even have it.
Oh,
friends have it.
That's the step. Oh, so you're basically eating out of the palm of your friend's hand. They have so much control over you. You're like a puppet now. They literally get you to do whatever they want, even pay with your body.
Got privileged friends. I mean, My Adventures with Superman premieres on July 6th on Adult Swim.
Superman, I hope he's gay in that.
Just because he's played by Jack Quaid? Wow.
Yeah. No, I can't wait. It sounds awesome. It's going to be at midnight.
It's coming out at midnight?
Yeah, the episode comes out. He comes out on midnight, and
What? Oh.
no, I'm just kidding. Episode drops at midnight Pacific time on Adult Swim.
Cool. And then next day on Max. HBO Max.
It's Max now.
No, it's HBO Max. This is according to the Hollywood Reporter. Like Will said earlier, Andy Muschietti is reportedly the top choice to direct Batman the Brave and the Bold. And according to My Time to Shine, Christina Hudson, who wrote The Flash and Birds of Prey, is rumored to write the script. So I don't hate it, to be honest.
We'll see The Flash, and I'll see how I feel. I love Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey is so underrated. I love that movie.
It is underrated.
It's so freaking awesome. It's fire. I love that movie. But yeah, hey, look, if she did Birds of Prey, but it's also like a woman, which is woke. I'm just, just throwing it out there. I don't mean what I say. That was a joke. Y'all were supposed to laugh. We're gonna cut that.
No, I'm leaving you out to dry.
Okay, I hate women. I'm tripling down.
Oh no. No, I don't hate this. With the way, I haven't seen The Flash yet, but based off reviews and shit, regardless of how the movie is, Batman seems cool. And he seems to have a genuine love for the characters, at least. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. This is also according to the Hollywood Reporter. It's possible that Blue Beetle will appear in the Booster Gold show, depending on how Blue Beetle is received in August.
Need
Wait,
that.
so is Blue Beetle part of Gunn's DCU officially?
That's I think they're gonna. It is for now, but I kind of think if it bombs, then they might be like, well, technically,
they're gonna leave it out to dry.
Yeah. That's what I see happening, at least. But yeah, if it is received well, then yeah, it's gonna be completely folded into the DCU, and might make an appearance in the Booster Gold show, which will be great. This is also according to the Hollywood Reporter. The Authority will apparently appear in Superman Legacy. So
yeah, everyone knew that.
It's just going to tie just directly into everything. So it's almost like James Gunn knows what he's doing. I don't know if that comes across at all.
No, yeah, people who support James Gunn are too woke.
I think James might be a good creative, maybe.
I don't think so.
Yeah, True Guardians 3 wasn't that good.
No, it sucked.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't even good at all. Actually, least favorite movie ever. No, but again, he's my favorite creative in Hollywood, like ever.
Because of his white beard and hair.
Yes, absolutely. He's just so hot. But yeah, no, he knows what he's doing, and I kind of just like, because the way he was talking about the Authority when that was like announced, I kind of figured like they wouldn't just like cold open in the Authority movie introducing the Authority in that film. Like I figured the Authority would kind of have a part in Superman Legacy. Wait a minute, which one comes? Yeah, Superman Legacy comes first. Yeah, so yeah, it makes sense.
Time to talk about some shitty news. Tenoch Huerta has been accused of sexual assault by Maria Elena Rios. So yikes. Tough. We can't have shit in Detroit. Feige is literally in the fetal position. It's just he just keeps getting knocked out.
Which one of y'all said that? Which one of y'all said that the casting director for the MCU was good when we were talking about Adam Driver? Which one of y'all said that? Which one of y'all said that? Was you, Peyton?
I don't think they have any insight to their personal lives when they're casting.
No, I think that you're defending Tenoch Huerta, and right now it's a bad look.
Sarah Haley Finn is the greatest of all time.
And she's
all I'm saying is without Sarah
supporting.
Haley Finn, we wouldn't have Chris Pratt as Star-Lord. We'd have fucking Zachary Levi.
Look, listen to me.
No.
She's still supporting this. Everyone go docs. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. Actually, cut that. I don't think that's part of YouTube's like terms of service. Okay, well. Anyways, listen. That's insane. I had no idea. Yeah. That's news of the week to me, brother. When was this announced? When was this announced by Marvel?
Yesterday? Last night, I think?
It was like yesterday.
When did Marvel release the trailer for the Tenoch Huerta sexual assault allegations? When did they release the trailer for that? I missed it.
I think that was this morning.
Dude, crazy. I just can't believe that. Wow. I mean, it's allegations, but
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they still haven't dropped Jonathan Majors, and his next court hearing is coming up in literally a couple days. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess this is so fucked, man. Kevin Feige is in shambles, man.
Yeah.
Like a Jonathan Majors, then fucking Miss Marvel's dad. Apparently, fucking
What?
You didn't know about that? Yeah, Miss Marvel's dad is apparently like a pedophile or some shit.
Dude, that's awesome. I don't know anything. It's because I'm not on Twitter.
Good. It must be nice.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah, now Tenoch Huerta, it's not looking good. But
Damn.
in other news, Captain America New World Order received a name change and is now called Captain America Brave New World and is now slated to release May 3rd, 2024.
Looks like some creatives
Brave
like
New
that.
World.
Yeah, Brave New World.
Wow, they're naming themselves after that book.
Yeah.
That dystopian story. Crazy.
Hey, also, I don't know if y'all saw it, but I'm speculating that new suit is going to be covered up by CGI because in the behind Sam over his shoulder, you could see, or I guess behind
the Falcon and
Anthony.
Winter Soldier suit.
Yeah. Hopefully that. Yeah.
I saw people
also,
say it could just be previs.
It could.
But
I don't know. Also, you can see Harrison Ford's wearing the tattered black shorts. He's wearing tattered black shorts.
Tattered black shorts. Yay!
We get Red Hulk, the only character that matters in Marvel.
According to Scoopers, one of the names floated around for the name change was Captain America World War Hulks.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. Kind of hate that though.
World War Hulk is a great comic. But
it is, but like I feel like it just takes away from Captain America.
Yeah, and also it doesn't seem like there's going to be much. Like I don't know. They're probably. I mean, I don't know. Unless Scar's coming back for that, but like, there's so much going on with that movie because you have Serpent Society, you have that Israeli character that everyone got upset about, and we're like, oh, Zionist or whatever, being there as a superhero, I think, and then you got Red Hulk, and you know,
maybe Bucky.
Naming it World War, and Bucky, and naming it World War Hulks would. Like, there's not even enough Hulks. Just like Serpent Society still sounds like the coolest name that they could be using, but they're not. And there still won't. New World Order sounded okay, though. But Serpent Society sounds awesome.
Yeah, I wonder why they changed it. It doesn't matter.
Brave New World just sounds so... Well, I mean, New World Order, you know the implications of that, right? Like, political implications of New World Order.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the point.
Yeah, that's the point. But, like, it's just kind of like... that's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure maybe some people took issue with that and had them change the name. New World Order, I don't know. I don't really give a shit that much. I just think Brave New World sounds lamer. But hopefully the movie's good.
It sounds like a cartoon.
Like Strange New World?
Yeah.
On Disney?
But Spider-Man 2 got a release date. It's coming out October 20th. We also got a look at the Venom design, which looks fucking sick.
No, it's October 28th. It's 28th.
It's October 20th.
Nope.
Yes.
They moved it up.
They did?
Yeah.
Literally, whenever they showed the gameplay or the pre-order, it said October 28th.
No, bro, it's October 20th.
No, it's 20th. Dang, that's awesome. Oh, shit. I guess I had an aneurysm.
Yeah.
That collector's edition, first of all, can I voice my opinion about something?
Sure.
The skins look like shit. All of them look so overdesigned. None of them look cool. All of them look so
How dare you? The Iraq
bad.
Knight looks fucking sick.
I'm sorry. The Assassin's Creed skins look like they shot out of my ass, and then the ones that like show up, you know, where you can see all of them together. The Stone Monkey suit looks okay, I guess, because it's like Shakespeare Spider-Man from Spider-Verse comics. But like encoded, biomechanical, what is this? Marvel's Avengers? All of these look like Marvel's Avengers suits. Like all of them. The Tokusatsu suit could be cool because like we all love Power Rangers, but as long as it's not super over designed.
I
But
like
all
the
of these
apocalyptic suit.
I love the Miles Assassin suit because I've been wanting that suit for a long time.
I just think, but those aren't from anything.
What, the Miles Assassin suit?
They're not from anything.
The Miles Assassin suit is in the comics.
I mean, they don't have to. I mean, they even advertise. They said 10 unique suits.
Well,
but like Iraq Knight's from something. I mean, it's like
Yeah, the Arachnite suit's like kind of like an Elseworlds thing from the comics.
I know. Well, I know Stone Monkey is. I don't know. I don't know, man. A lot of them. It is great for them to like have unique original suits that Insomniac let the artists like flex their muscles. Or whatever.
I like the
That's
Red
great.
Spectre suit.
These are just so fucking over designed.
That Agmat
Red Spectre
suit
looks
ass.
awful. I'm sorry. Red Spectre looks awful. Look at the shit coming out of the hood.
Which one's Red
Hoods on-
Spectre? Which one's that? Oh, Red Spectre. No, that one's fire. I like that
No,
one.
dude. Things coming out of hoods. Also, hoods on Spider-Man look like ass unless they're down. Like unless they're down and you're not wearing them,
bro.
they look like shit.
Nah.
It's like wearing
The
a
biomechanical
hood.
suit looks like ass. 25th century. I feel
All
like
of them
25th
bad.
century looks like it. Maybe in game it could be cool, but it kind of looks ass.
Encoded looks terrible. Tactical looks atrocious, man. Tactical looks like shit. Okay, Agamot suit might be cool.
hate
It's
that
like
one.
it's a
either.
Filipino. It's a Filipino inspired one. So you're being kind of racist, I think.
True,
I'm
true,
just
yeah.
kidding. But the Tokusatsu suit is the clear winner for me, but only because I like Power Rangers and it still doesn't look that great. I guess the color palette on that one's like better because it's simpler than like Stone Monkey's okay because I like the frills on it. But like if I'm being realistic, it's
See,
so
Stone Monkey,
busy.
like I like the idea, but I'm never gonna fucking use it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Ghost Spider in the original game. Who uses that suit?
I did
You're deranged.
for 2 seconds. And then I switched.
Okay. Yeah, like it's like again, I don't know, man. I'm sorry to throw such a big fuss about it. Like unless the game comes in and they give us like I'm just salty because Superior Spider-Man wasn't in the first game. It hopefully is in this game because of the mechanical arms becoming more prevalent. It looks like in combat. But yeah, sorry. Thanks for letting me go on that little rant. I'm very excited for the game. Oh wait, no, one more. $230 is insane, even for a statue that big. The paint's gonna look like shit, probably.
I think it would make sense if maybe there was actually a disc in the damn case.
It's digital.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking
digital.
at it right now. Oh my god. So you really are just paying for them to ship a box to you with a statue, and this statue online, I mean, I hate to say it, like this thing would go for 120 max, right? So like
it's a great
altogether-
statue. Like if it was cheaper, I would be so fucking tempted. But like I want a disc in the case.
Yes, I do want the statue. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not gonna pay. I'm not gonna get it. Like that's just how it is. I this is like the only time. Like I
Yeah,
remember for the
maybe
first game-
if after it like releases and then it shows up on like eBay or some shit.
Yeah, because I got the first game for okay. The way I did the first game was deranged. I bought the deluxe digital edition so I could play it the night of, and then I bought the edition with the statue, which came later. But I bought both the physical steelbook, everything, and I don't know. I just don't see myself spending that much this time. But statue does look sick. I just hope it's painted well in hand product. Like Space Marine 2 has the same price for their special edition, the Warhammer game, and like that's like an 8-hour game and it's very repetitive. I mean, judging by the first game, it's like a repetitive hack and slash, and like I don't know. Sorry, not to linger too long on this, but yeah.
Nah, it's all good. But well, speaking of like doing like the whole steelbook like display thing, because like as a physical media collector myself, I like having the fucking disc in the damn thing. You know?
I love that they give us the case, but not the actual seat. So really, you're paying if you want to
You're
actually
just paying
have.
for the statue and the display case, but the steelbooks usually are like $10, if that.
Yeah, no, and they're cheap to make too. No, my thing is like if you're getting this game and you want an actual physical media to go with all this shit with your steelbook, you're paying $300. $70 game, and whatever the collector's edition costs plus shipping, so over $300.
Yeah, I was almost like I was like maybe I'll just bite the bullet and take the lot, but then I saw that it didn't come with a damn disc in the damn case. But like speaking of what, like Starfield just got revealed in their collector's edition, same thing. There's a steelbook case, digital game. It just seems like that's what they're doing now, which is so weird. Like it's, they advertise it specifically as a display case, but if you're gonna do that, you might as well just like do like one of those like metal poster things instead of like damn display case when there's nothing in the damn case. It makes no sense.
Well, also, like, when you have a steelbook, I don't know, most people put their steelbooks in their shelves and they don't really show the front casing. And obviously, the reason you buy the steelbook is for the art, you know, because it is limited. And but yeah, you have a great point. It's like, it's literally just there. I think it's just there to justify the price. Really.
Probably because like for all my steelbooks, like I don't have any display, but I do want to display them. I'd have to just figure that out. But like, yeah. Like I have the Batman steelbook, which I fucking love. I love the Homecoming steelbook I have. Far From Home looks kind of ass.
I only have Logan and Batman Begins steelbooks. I want to get Tron Legacy if there is one though.
I got one for Bullet Train. I have the one for Reservoir Dogs.
I have the one for your mom.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to give it back, so you should have it in your collection now.
I have a Doctor Strange one, the Winter Soldier.
The Far From Home steelbook art is that just the poster with all the his face and all the stickers on it? Is it just that poster?
No, it's not that. It's more than that, but it's worse. Yeah, just look it up. The No Way Home one I love. I have a Who Framed Roger Rabbit steelbook.
Homecoming steelbook is that Dolly art, right?
I think it's concept art that they just slapped onto a steelbook, and I think it looks great.
Oh man, what happened? You guys remember that poster they gave out? Homecoming.
I have an 8 Mile steelbook.
Let me show you this art.
Because I have a steelbook for every Spider-Man movie, so I have all the MCU ones. I have the Toby, Andrew, and I will have both Spider-Verse ones. I'm about to have John Wick 4 when that.
Okay, let's keep going. I'm kidding.
I have everything else.
All right. What's the next news?
I have a Thor: Love and Thunder steelbook.
What's the next news?
That's it.
Why would you get the Thor: Love and Thunder steelbook, brother?
Because it looks gorgeous. It's the teaser posters.
All right. Worst and best superhero shows.
Wait.
No. Wait. No, I run the show now. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Anyway, the best and worst superhero shows.
Yeah. So best and worst superhero shows. I'm your host, Will, and reminder, my co-host is trying to take over the show here. I did say that he was my co-host. Torin knows his place. He's acting like a good dog right now. Let's
he called you a dog because you're black. That's crazy.
What?
It just called me a dog because I'm black. What the hell?
That's wild.
Okay, that is not why. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Torin, are you embarrassed of our kink? Are you embarrassed to talk about that in public?
Pretty anti-black of you to say that for me.
That's not true. That's not true.
Will took Black Lives Matter out of his bio yesterday. That's crazy.
I did. I actually did. Okay, I can't hide it anymore. All right, guys.
Give me $30. I won't at you as a racist right now.
Reparations? Sure. I'll pay you reparations. Don't worry.
Right now, I'll give you my cash app.
Pay his rent for a month.
Dude, I actually had to I'm applying for jobs like crazy. This is super off topic, but I'm in trouble. I literally am applying for like sales jobs.
Well,
Isn't that scary?
Means, right?
What?
Time to sell your body.
I would love to. It's just my body's not good enough to sell, I don't think.
To you. There'd be people out there. I don't think there's a lot of people that just wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, you're right. I know my fans. I know that everyone here who's watching because of me, all 3,000 of you, would love for me to start an OnlyFans. But
if you're just tuning in, if you're just tuning into the podcast, Will's going to start an OnlyFans. What's your price?
My price?
Yeah.
Oh man. If someone's willing to pay me $1,000, I will do an OnlyFans, and I will literally do like 30 pictures. I'll do that.
What kind of pictures are we talking about here?
This is so unhinged.
I will literally show my dick. Yeah. Like straight up.
That's it?
I can do more. Well, you want butthole? You want more?
I mean, $1,000 for 30 pictures. I mean, I'd want some stuff, you know.
I'm just saying that's my price.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
See, my price would be cheap as shit. I'd be like $5 for a dick pic. $20 for video. I'm cheap.
$20 for a video.
$50 for feet
moaning.
pics because I don't know, feet shit makes me uncomfortable. So $50.
That's like the only thing I like. That's why Juri Han is my favorite Street Fighter character.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm actually, unironically though, she's my favorite Street Fighter character.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Not
Never got
because of
this
the
on
feet.
camera. Okay. Hey, you should not be ashamed. I'm not gonna let you guys shame me for what I like. Okay.
Look, I'm not king shaming you. I'm just saying. I mean, like, it's your price. Would I pay it? No. I'd give you like $50.
Okay. All right. Best and worst superhero shows. In the time codes, you should put that as something really funny.
I'm just gonna put the link to your OnlyFans.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, yeah. All right. I guess I'll kick it off. With one of the worst ones. It's trash. Ladies and
Daredevil.
gentlemen. Absolutely. No, Avengers Assemble. It's a piece of shit. It's worthless. It's trash. It's garbage. I remember a dude. Okay. The funniest part about this for me is how much power scaling TikTok loves Avengers Assemble. It's so cringe. I saw
really?
like.
That's probably because they're a bunch of 12-year-olds who grew up with it.
Yes, I hate power scaling. I hate power scalers. I hate that. I'm sorry if you're a listener. I don't stand you if you power scale, but like they'll show like, yeah, Thor and Thanos once fought, and Thanos kicked his ass, and then they show the scene from Avengers Assemble, and that's like all they go off of, and it's so cringe. But yeah, the show is just bad.
Never seen it, so I can't comment.
Good.
Torn
I
likes it
can't
though.
comment either.
Yeah, don't waste your time. It's bad.
From my trash ones, I'm gonna start off with the trash ones as well. I'm gonna go with Iron Fist. I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck they're cooking with Iron Fist. Dude, it's crazy because like, okay, so the second season was actually like a
It's
lot
not
better.
bad.
I actually like the first season a lot. What?
The
No
first
way
season?
you're serious.
No, okay, listen. No, I don't like Iron Fist, but I like the Meacham drama. The Meacham drama.
Oh yeah, we
it.
talked. Yeah, the Meacham. It's the only thing that kept it somewhat interesting.
Yeah, but it's not a good Iron Fist show. It's not even.
Hell
It's just like
no.
a fine show. It's fine, but like for Iron Fist, it's trash.
Horrible.
It's just like you get caught up in like. I mean, the guy who plays Harold Meacham plays Boromir's brother Faramir in Lord of the Rings. He's a good actor, so you get caught up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you get caught up in everything.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, the Meacham stuff is like pretty solid. But other than that, like season one is like very fucking bad. Like outside of the Meacham stuff,
my God.
the only person who really carries it is Jessica Henwick, and she's like
so good.
a phenomenal.
Oh, Colleen. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal actress. But other than that, like, yeah, like fucking Finn Jones is horrible. Like he's so fucking lazy at being Iron Fist. Iron Fist's characterization compared to how he is in the comics is super fucking off. Like it's
Day and night,
so
bro.
bad. It's so bad.
Bro, I don't remember the fight scenes being as bad as they were until I saw clips of it.
No, they're bad.
They're so bad. I remember when I watched it
yeah.
initially, like I hated it, but I was like, I don't know. I guess years went by, and I guess there was the tiny little bit of nostalgia there is, I guess. And then I saw a clip of it, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is atrocious."
When I was a kid, like in high school, I did kind of think that some of it was like a little cool because I like martial arts stuff. But I was too stupid to like, see the forest for the trees, really. Because I like now it's like it's literally you go back and rewatch it, it's probably. It's awful. It's literally unwatchable.
It's literally like fucking god awful, dude. And then like, and then you have season 2, which is a little better, considering the whole like the Davos like storyline, which was in like how Davos is like kind of like an audience like he's like an audience like allegory for like how people perceive Iron Fist. It's like how Danny Rand is a pretty shit Iron Fist, and then like throughout the fucking show, they don't even give him a costume, and then like at the finale, they just wear like fucking masks. I don't know why the fuck they went that route. It's fucking stupid. And then like he loses his powers, and I'm like, okay, you know, that's kind of crazy. And then at the very end, he gets fucking like guns. Yeah, he has like the energy into like guns, and like that's the end of it. It was like season 2 was a little better, but like it was still fucking dog shit.
The best Iron Fist parts were in Defenders, and that was because Defenders.
True.
But even that fucking Danny Rand is a piece of shit in Defenders, dude. Fuck that
well,
guy.
the Defenders was only better. It was so fucking funny. I love how all of them were just like, "Shut the fuck up." Danny Rand, like
fucking Daredevil bested Iron Fist.
That should not be possible.
Insane. Yeah, no, that should. Well, because Danny Rand was like made to be like a little punk in the Netflix shows, but then in the comics you see him and he's like god tier.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's like insane. Like like it's so funny because like, okay, the way Shang-Chi is in the comics is how Iron Fist was in the show. In my understanding of Shang-Chi, because I read him during like Spider Island and that time.
Yeah.
And then now like Shang-Chi in the movies is like Iron Fist power level in the comics. Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what the fuck they're cooking with Iron Fist, but like
no, dude, they cooked too hard.
They fucking burnt the whole meal, dude.
They burnt it, dude. No, yeah, they burnt it. It's terrible.
But fucking Jessica Henwick, you have my heart. You're a great actress. I'm sorry you were involved with Iron Fist.
If they ever decide to bring back Iron Fist in whatever way, they should just make it her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wanted that to happen. I want that to happen.
Yeah, make it her.
Make it her or
Danielle Rand.
Honestly,
Danielle Rand.
No, dude, just say.
Or Danny with an I.
I ate Danny and we fused, so now my new name is Danny Rand. But all his personality and everything about related to Finn Jones is dead.
No, wait a second. We recast.
Echo?
No. We make Iron Fist trans. All right. So it's Danny Rand, played by Jessica Henwick, but she transitions into Danny Rand, Danny with an I, DANI, and it's still Jessica Henwick.
The new Iron Fist. Yeah, he's the new Iron Fist. We have him, and he's awesome. But the thing is he's trans.
Yeah.
Well, Danny with an I is still not masculine enough. It should be full stop. Danny Rand, because I mean.
No, Danny Rand's a dude who transitions into a woman who's played by Jessica Henwick.
Oh, now I see. Okay. So
it's Torn. It's the way to go. This is the best case scenario.
so AMAB, assigned male at birth,
correct,
transitions into female.
Yes,
and that is Danny with an I, Rand, and played by Jessica Henwick.
Yes.
No, dude, because then we lose Colleen, and Colleen's such a good character. It should be. We should take Echo.
See, yeah, but I don't know if we even want to touch that show at all.
We should take Echo and recast her with someone who.
Oh my god.
That's so fucked, dude. Cut this shit out, bro. Cut this whole entire thing.
I'm not cutting this out. I'll cut that out.
No, that was so funny. Oh, come on. Okay. I mean, I don't mean it, obviously, but like, yeah, it
sounds like Torrens against trans people.
It does. It sounds like that. It smells like that. Tastes like that too. You know, but for real though, honestly, what I meant to say was Echo could just fill in the role of Iron Fist. So could White Tiger. Like Iron Fist, like,
who's apparently supposed to be in Daredevil.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, we might as well keep going with the Netflix stuff. We're gonna go with Luke Cage.
I would love that show. Season 1 is amazing.
Well, season 1, the first, I feel like it just fell off really hard in second half. It does fall
off in the second half because
Diamondback
the villain. Yes, the villain they had in the first half is
how are you gonna kill Mahershala Ali, bro?
And they killed him off in like. Didn't he like fall off a building? What happened?
He fell off the balcony, I think, in the club or whatever that is.
The balcony.
Shades was awesome in that too.
He was great, yeah.
I love that actor. He's so like, not to be mean, but he looks so slimy. Just his expression, you know. but like, but yeah, I love that show. I really do. I also think that oh god, what's his name? Who plays Luke Cage?
Mike Coulter.
Mike Coulter.
Yeah, Mike Coulter. Perfect casting.
Yeah, Will Smith's dad.
Oh yeah, in that new movie, right?
New movie.
No, he was in a movie. Not with Will Smith. Not with Will Smith. He was in a movie.
It's called like Planes or something like
yeah,
that.
Yeah. Plane. It's called Plane.
Plane.
Not with like Mel Gibson. It's not Mel Gibson. Is it Mark Wahlberg? Who is it?
No, isn't it like Russell Crowe or someone?
Oh, and no, he was in that Pope movie. I don't think Russell Crowe's in that.
It wasn't
Plane.
Mel Gibson.
Plane is Gerald. This is Gerald Butler.
Gerard Butler, that's
right. Right.
Yay. All white people's the same. All right.
Jesus.
Did you watch season 2?
I didn't.
Yeah,
I tried. I couldn't get into it.
Bushmaster's pretty solid.
He is? He's good.
He's pretty solid. There is a pretty good amount of like action in it.
Is it better than season 1 in your opinion on the whole?
I'd say season 1's a little bit better, but season 2 isn't that bad.
Okay, because that first half of season 1 is incredible, and I put that right under Daredevil. I tried rewatching Jessica Jones and I could not get into it. I guess we'll lead into that. I remember thinking it was like phenomenal, and then I remember as every season went on, it got worse and worse. But like, I tried rewatching the first season like a year ago, and I could not. I don't know what it is about Jessica Jones as a character for me anymore. Or like, and I love Kristen Ritter, but I don't know. She just was not likable for me. The second time I watched it.
Jessica Jones, in my opinion, is still top tier. At least that first season. I rewatched it not too long ago. Still thought it was phenomenal. Up there with Daredevil season 3, in my opinion. As far as like the other seasons go, season 2 and season 3, I did watch. I think season 3 is better than season 2. Season 2's story isn't terrible. I just think it's boring.
Yeah, they the whole like mommy subplot thing, like I don't know, it's just kind of.
And then I will say the thing that I think did get progressively worse was Trish.
Trish. I was about to say she's like god awful in season 2.
Season 3 was about Jessica being angry. I remember like her like anger problems or what? Wasn't that like how it opened?
I'm not sure. I dropped season 3.
See, I think season 3 was more about Trish and her anger problems because she was.
Oh.
Like
her mom gets murdered. To spoil it, her mom gets murdered and she gets pissed because she has powers now or whatever the fuck, and yeah, she goes on a fucking not a killing spree, but she tries to get like revenge or whatever the fuck.
And does she actually turn into Hellcat in that or no?
I mean, not in the comic-y sense. I mean, she has powers and she does flips and shit.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I do. I will still rank Jessica Jones among the best.
David Tennant.
Oh yeah. He's phenomenal. Purple Man's insane. But yeah, I don't know. Daredevil season 3 again is I think the single best comic book thing related adjacent story of all time, and I think it's like leagues above anything else, like easily. But first half of Luke Cage and first season of Jessica Jones are amazing. But I don't know why I couldn't get back into Jessica Jones whenever I tried to rewatch it recently. Maybe I need to give it another shot.
Yeah, I don't need. I mean, at the first couple episodes, it's pretty slow, and also those Netflix shows are usually criticized for being too long, probably.
Which is interesting because every time I watch like Daredevil, even in season 2, I don't find issues with the pacing.
Yeah, I don't really feel that either.
I think like I have never felt that watching any
people
season
have said
of Daredevil.
like there's filler. I don't see
that either.
Yeah,
I think that every scene informs character, and so like I think that if you were to cut a scene out of Daredevil, I would say that it's definitely to the detriment of the show because again, every scene, the reason Daredevil's so great is because every scene works towards informing character at least. It's like the bare minimum of what it will do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, pacing for like Iron Fist sucked.
It's fucking horrible.
I agree that.
You want to know what's crazy? I think like one of the showrunners was Scott Buck. And
Who's Scott Buck?
He did Inhumans, right?
Yeah, he did Inhumans, but he was also like a showrunner for like some of the later seasons of Dexter. And like, oh my god, Scott Buck is fucking, I don't know what the fuck he's cooking. Yeah, he's not like, he's very notorious and like, you know,
of being the worst.
Yeah, he's not a good showrunner for like, you know,
and yet he still gets work.
TV stuff. He does still get work.
Nepo baby, brother, or connections. It's connections, man.
It's definitely connections. So yeah, because like it makes sense. Because it's like yeah, because like I saw Scott Buck like around like, you know, I think it's season 1, season 2, and I was like, and I watched Dexter, and I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Scott Buck is attached to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I and Scott Buck was attached to Iron Fist, you said?
Yeah, Iron Fist and Inhumans.
Inhumans is, I guess we can talk about that. That's literally, I forget about that because it's so bad. Yeah, I remember seeing that in IMAX because I was so excited for it.
You were excited for it?
Yeah, because
poor soul.
Listen. I was not on the internet.
I can understand.
I wasn't on the internet. So for me, it was like, oh my god, an Inhumans thing that's coming because I love the comics. I love Black Bolt. I think Black Bolt's an awesome character. Max is great. I had just read through Jonathan Hickman's Avengers and then the Infinity crossover. And I was like, okay, I'm so down. IMAX, it's going to be a big show. They're showing it in IMAX. And my family went to see it. I remember feeling so bad and embarrassed that all of them saw that. And I was so excited for it. It was so crazy because the whole thing felt like a demo reel for IMAX cameras for the show. And like, Anson Mount's a great actor, but he sucked there, dude. He sucked in Inhumans. And it's not his fault.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
It's just like, I all I remember from the show is him like running in traffic looking like a goober and then also like sweeping shots of like Hawaii that were like gorgeous, but that's not why I'm here. I'm not here because the IMAX camera's pretty. I'm here to see Black Bolt. And then like, you know, I didn't even know how their costumes looked. I was just excited to see Inhumans. Yeah.
Terrible, horrible. No
Awful.
Good, very bad thing.
Easily the worst. I confidently say it with my whole chest. Worst superhero show.
Oh, wait a minute.
I've ever seen.
Looks like Scott Buck actually hasn't done anything since Inhumans.
Oh, great. Thank God.
God is good. We've been spared.
God is good.
Oh, Nate, never mind. He's doing Daredevil Born Again.
Shut up.
Oh, just kidding. Imagine.
Shut up.
Yeah, man, imagine me leaving this earth, bro. Like...
Yeah, we all have a suicide pact, so that's what happens.
Oh wow, well that's crazy. He was a writer for 6 Feet Under, and 6 Feet Under is like pretty critically acclaimed.
Terrible, yeah, pretty terrible. Worst show I've ever seen. Yeah.
Nah, it's pretty good.
Pretty easily the worst thing I've ever looked at in my life. Yep.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
Static Shock, really good show. Awesome show.
So we're talking about. So we're going to best now.
I'm just spitballing shit, man.
I'm just saying shit.
Yeah. Static Shock's amazing.
Static Shock is amazing.
Spawn, HBO, Spawn show, also so good. So good.
I've seen clips of it, but yeah, I've seen clips of the Spawn show, and it does the animation of its time was pretty good.
Oh my gosh, the animation is gorgeous in that show. The shot, the blocking and I just how involved the cinematography is, composition is for that. It just was incredible. Really good stuff. Also the voice actor for Spawn, his name escapes me, but him being in Mortal Kombat. Yes, him being in Mortal Kombat was great.
So glad that they got him in Mortal Kombat.
That's who I hear whenever I read Spawn. I wish we had a Hellboy show like that.
Well, I know that new Hellboy project just got done finished with production, so
I'm excited for it. I hear that I hear everyone involved is excited for it too.
Yeah,
so.
and they're actually going like straight to the source material type shit. So like,
oh,
I still gotta watch 2019 to freaking further my. I don't know, dude. I just like watching bad movies. It's fun to me.
I do too, but
sometimes
like
they're so bad that
you end up liking them. So
no, there's sometimes it's so bad. They're so bad that they're bad, and then like so bad that it's sad, and then it's so bad that it's funny. So bad that it's funny is like what I like, but Inhumans is so bad that it's sad. You know what I mean? Hellboy 2019 is so bad that it's sad.
Yeah, because dude, I remember like seeing David Harbour as Hellboy, and like the very first like promotional poster for him, it's like, you know, he's just like standing with like an orange background, and like, dude, it looks so fucking cool. And then when it released, I was like super duper like sad because like I saw like the Rotten Tomatoes score was like 19%.
Bro, they did them
like,
dirty on that video. It's like it's going up, and then it just goes all the way down to like 10%.
Yeah, I know, and like, and then I'm like, okay, you know, that's a critic score. Probably the audience score would be like a lot higher. Nah, dude, this is not even that high. I think it's like 53. I think it's like 53% on like Rotten Tomatoes.
What did I compare it to that one time we had a podcast? I was like, it's like R.I.P.D. combined with like Green Lantern or something.
Oh
like it's not good. Like it's not good.
Let's see, hold on, Rotten Tomatoes.
It's 48% audience score.
God damn.
Oh man.
Oh, God, dude. Not even 50. It's not even mid. It's like below mid.
Let's see.
It's a 17% critical score.
All of the dceu shows, by the way, are top tier. Not like
yes,
like all of them.
Batty Boy, the animated series, Superboy, the animated series,
Beyond.
Beyond,
Unlimited, and Justice League Unlimited, Batman Beyond, yep. Superman animated, goated, Batman animated, goated. Then those movies were great too.
Of course.
The Flashpoint Paradox.
Okay, no, shut up.
No, I like
everything.
That one.
Okay, but that's not the same universe. When I say DCAU, it's different. That's the DCAMU or whatever. It's something else.
All right.
That movie universe.
Like Return of the Joker. That's DCAU.
Yeah, the animated like Justice League Apocalypse War is one of the worst animated movies I've ever seen in my life, and no one can convince me otherwise. They kill so many characters like in a still frame, so disrespectfully, and then it ends, and then they're like, "Hey, we're gonna reset time," and so the whole series is just a loop. It's so poorly written. But that's not a show; it's a movie. We're not talking about that shit.
You guys want to speed run the Disney Plus shows?
Sure.
Yeah, most of them are pretty neutral, like mid-tier for me.
Disagree. WandaVision, incredible. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yes, it is. It's incredible
for me.
It's good, yeah. Like it's good up until the finale.
WandaVision has like the best starting 3 episodes in the entire Disney Plus.
That's crazy because everyone else on the internet's like the first 3 are the boringest episodes.
What
series? I disagree because I love the whole thing.
That's what look. It's good because it's weird. Literally, weird for the sake of weird made it good. Like that made it good. You know, it wasn't even the mystery that was all that entertaining. Like I just liked the vibe.
It was Wanda. Everyone knew it was fucking Wanda.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know, man. I mean, okay. For me, I have 3 Disney Plus shows that are like up there. Okay, top tier for me, Loki. Second top tier, Moon Knight, and third top tier, Falcon Winter Soldier. That's my top 3 Disney Plus shows.
Winter Soldier. Okay, WandaVision, then Falcon Winter Soldier. In my opinion, not that good.
I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like social media wise, was one of the worst times I've ever lived in my life, horrible. Bro. It's so bad.
Yeah, the social media was terrible. Social media was awful to be on during that. It's
like, bro, like so many creators of color who are like making videos of like their theories and like their like, you know, just of like their perspective were just getting like just completely obliterated.
Why are you making
like,
it about race?
Also, people who love John Walker and don't see anything wrong with him are
Fucking
insane.
yikes.
Bro, everyone's catching fucking straight bullets, bro.
Yeah,
right?
it's like I like John Walker as a character, but not as a human being.
So okay. My thing is the show is like upper mid tier for me. And the one thing that I don't like about it is that final really limp dick libbed up like I'm way further left in the show, so I think it was like kind of like a half measure weird. Like obviously, you know, it's Hollywood. They can only go so far with leftism, right? But like they did the thing that Black Panther 1 did, where you have a villain that makes so many amazing points, and then you just make them irredeemable.
Yeah,
you just make them. It's like when Killmonger just shoots his girlfriend. It's the same as Carly Morgenthau blowing up an orphanage.
It makes no fucking sense. It's so stupid.
We talked about that.
It's out of her character. It's even
completely
out of character.
And then you got this shit with like all the Flag Smasher stuff is just not great.
And it sucks because also that like conversation Sam Wilson had with like the leaders of the world. Like I remember at the time being like, oh, okay, that's like different, I guess. And then like thinking about it, I was like, that's like super. It left a bad taste in my mouth.
Be better, and leaves.
Yeah, it's like
also
wow.
like the Agent Carter stuff. Couldn't give a fuck about the whole power broker shit.
Oh my
God,
I totally forgot about that. Madripoor was cool. I like to see Madripoor.
Yeah,
Zemo
was cool. Underused though. He was barely there.
Yeah, very underused.
I loved
Bucky's therapist stuff was good.
Yeah, I did like that. The Bucky and what's his name? Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson's their whole like dynamic is fucking great. I love it.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I just wish they triple down on the race shit. That should have been the whole show, in my opinion, really. Like the Isaiah Bradley stuff, I was like, this is fucking incredible. And just the whole rest of the show, I just don't give a fuck. I don't care. I like the action. The action was cool.
It was what's interesting to me is because like you have a character, and I do think it is an important thing to talk about with like foreign policy and capitalism and obviously like war and like how that affects people and you know your sense of nationalism. I think that on paper is so interesting, but whenever you do it like that and it's like again really limp dick and very like just really impotent at the end of the day, might as well have just only been about race, because they would have been able to focus on that and do such an amazing job because there's so much potential there. And like again, there's still so many people who just like don't give a shit about Sam Wilson being Captain America, or don't care because they're racist, and it's just this whole thing.
Yeah, well, it's like also my problem is like there wasn't nearly enough Bucky. Like it just felt like the Falcon show, which is fine if they called it the fucking Falcon show. But it's called Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and there's not really a character arc. There is he's like forgiving people or whatever, or not forgiving people, or he's like trying to do better or whatever.
No, yeah,
but
I
it's
think
like
Bucky's
it's barely
arc was probably the most solid, honestly, in my opinion. Bucky's arc was the most solid in the entire show. But again, I do agree that he didn't have much of a presence, I'd say, because John Walker is a massive presence, and his arc is good too.
He was great. Although the finale I didn't love.
The finale was annoying. They were like, hey, we're gonna redeem him.
Yeah, and then although he's sort of half redeemed because of the whole U.S. agent, Thunderbolts, whatever. But the finale was weird. The suit was great, even though I didn't love the head sock thing. I don't know, man. And it's like they had to cut out the whole, because there was supposed to be like a pandemic plot, but they cut it out because the pandemic, which is fucking stupid.
And it shows, and it does show, yeah. But all those things considered, and I do find all those things the same flaws as you, and honestly, it seems like more in some cases. I still think that it is in my top 3 in terms of MCU Disney Plus shows. I think What If is also my least favorite.
It's bottom tier for me. I think Falcon Winter Soldier is probably my least favorite.
That's fair. I think
nah.
Ms. Marvel, I still haven't finished Ms. Marvel. I want to so bad. I don't know why. I hear the finale is like where it's
The finale is meh. There's a lot of stuff.
Like,
I like the finale. I didn't think it was as meh as some of the other ones, but it wasn't.
I like the first episode of Ms. Marvel was great. I really liked it. I love the vibe. I love the transitions. I liked a lot of the artistic integrity that was clearly there. I love the actress Iman
Vellani.
Yeah. She's amazing.
She is really good, and it makes it even better that she actually knows like the MCU.
Yeah, and that she called Kevin out on his shit with a 616 bullshit, which I agree with her, Queen. That's true.
Yeah, Kevin Feige's afraid of her.
Kevin Feige should be afraid of her.
The one thing about Ms. Marvel, I mean, I just feel like it's fairly average. Me and Peyton had talked about it before, and we really love the family dynamic of the show. It's very real and it's very authentic. I love the like New Jersey. I love how it's in New Jersey. It's like, very, of course that's her hometown. How
First city ever.
Yeah, how she like interacts like with the public is pretty cool. Bruno is okay. Love interests are pretty whack. The villains are non-existent. They're pretty horrible.
Yeah, villains are bad.
They're forgettable. I'm not really like I know people were like, oh my god, her powers are being changed, blah 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 blah. I don't really care about that. I still think that it was still pretty fun to see how it was, how it was handled. And I know some people who were like, they were very mad at the finale where they were like, oh no,
she's a mutant.
like, yeah, she's a mutant, and then they're like, oh my god, why isn't she any human? That's her whole thing.
Same
like,
thing. It is the same thing.
It's
literally a
thing.
semantic argument.
So fucking stupid.
My only thing going into the show with her powers, I remember like when seeing the powers were leaked, and I just remember thinking that, if she can take off the bangles, then like the little bracelet thing, then it's gonna be bad because
someone else can just do the same thing.
Yeah. She's not stuck with it,
and it seems like that's not the case. Like she could take them off, obviously.
They never made it. They never made it clear in the show.
I don't remember. But no one else puts it on. But I feel like it's also it's like
it off the whole thing.
I feel like it's like connected to her.
Yeah, it's connected to her because of that.
Because of the mutant shit, right?
Yeah, because the mutant shit and because of the backstory, because of her being like clandestine and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And so, like, I mean, I really do feel like her being a mutant doesn't really change anything.
No, because I think that the point of the comics for me was like, okay, she's stuck with powers, and it's an allegory also for her identity as like Pakistani or someone who's Muslim as well, and not really being able to fit in and feeling like they need to assimilate more, but also not wanting to like also holding on to like her traditions and not being like ashamed of like her culture and stuff like that. And I remember thinking like, okay, like that was a pretty good allegory in the comics, but they and I remember thinking, but they also have the chance to make it better and even more tied in her culture because again of the like their bracelets, you know what I mean? Like it's
which they did. I mean the culture stuff. It's artifact. A lot. Like it's. I think they did a really good job with tying it in with her culture.
Did she feel, because I know like her shame for her powers was also like a bit of shame for her like heritage and culture too in the comics, and like those two like intertwined. But I feel like in the show, if you have the bracelets, they're even more closely intertwined if you like do it right. But then I never finished the show, so I don't.
Yeah, like I mean, of course, I feel like they did like all they could, because like there's a whole episode like like her backstory and like where the bracelets like came from, or where the bangles came from.
Okay.
So
and that's tied deeply into Pakistani and Indian culture.
Because,
the whole I forgot what it's fucking
like
called, but
like throughout the whole show, like they're talking about how like their family was affected by the partition.
Yeah, the partition, right, and the whole British invasion and shit. It is
nice.
It's very tied in. But even then, if anyone, I think I've talked about this on the podcast before. I don't think Will was here though. I learned a lot about the partition in school, and it's a bunch of shit. but like because the Pakistanis and Hindis, you know, are not they don't have a great relationship, and even today, and so they did a lot for what they could, because the show got review bombed to shit by Hindi people that were not a fan of the Pakistani shit and you know, the partition stuff and whatever. So as far as that goes, they showed a lot and they did a really good job. But if you know anything about like how deep it really goes and how big the event actually is, it's not a lot at all. But it's like for what they could do, they did a really good job.
Yeah, for what like again, like Hollywood standards and like political you know, the standards will allow you to do for sure. Well, that's interesting. I really am like compelled to finish it. It's the only I did finish She-Hulk. The only the only one that I haven't seen all the way through is Ms. Marvel, which is crazy because I remember being so excited for that, because I literally have read the entire I've read like oh god, like 9 volumes of Ms. Marvel. I remember being like really into her as a character, but
yeah, I think the show is good enough to finish. It's just the villains are really the villains are the main thing holding it back.
Okay,
pretty much. She-Hulk, it's average.
She-Hulk is great. I fucking love that show.
I do like She-Hulk.
Good.
I think the She-Hulk, well, because it's like it doesn't overstay its welcome. It knows what it is. I don't think it went like a little. There's parts of me that I don't think it went far enough comedy wise, but sure. I do like it. It is good.
It's a lawyer sitcom in the MCU with fucking She-Hulk at that. Like it's exactly what it sets out to be. Fourth wall breaks are great. Obviously we got Daredevil in that episode. Was so good.
That episode was great, and oh my god, the best part of the whole show is him walking barefoot after he scored. Morning after. So good.
I still don't. I remember I had to talk to somebody about, like, you know, the Daredevil, because like, of course, you know, people were like, oh, like, you know, Daredevil, She-Hulk, like, it sucked, like, it doesn't really fit. And I'm like, you don't really know Daredevil as you think you do. And, you know, I had to talk with somebody about that, and they're like, yeah, like, you know, Daredevil's supposed to be like brooding and whatever. I'm like, I mean, Daredevil's a tragic character, but I mean, like, he's also had his fair share of like comedy, and it's shown throughout like the Mark Waid,
and he wasn't even that comedic in the episode.
And also, if you just look at Netflix canon, Daredevil,
he makes a lot of jokes.
Matt, and also where they ended off at season 3, he was so happy.
He was super happy.
That he finally like he reconciled his, first of all, his like religious his faith, like he like fixed that. He repaired his relationships with his friends. I just remember Matt being so happy at the end of that, and like saying
it all made sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. And it's like, it's not crazy to think that he's happy. Like, what, do you want him to be sad all the fucking time, you freak?
It's like fine. It wasn't even like goofy. He was still Matt. He was just a little bit jovial.
Yeah,
and like when he was talking, like when he was actually you know, after Jen figured out he was Daredevil, he was still like serious, but like the thing that made it comedic was Jen, not him.
Yeah, exactly.
and he playing off of her. Also, he can just be in a better place. That's fine for his character. Like, again, like
people complain about like the oh, my ass remains unwhooped line. Like, what's wrong with that line?
That's so funny. That's something Matt would say. Like, look at Defenders. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I don't think that's out of the realm of Matt, you know, to say. I know we talked about this.
It was so in line. It was perfect, to be honest.
Yeah, it was just great to see Charlie back in the saddle.
Yeah, and of course, you know, he really enjoys like that character.
Yes, and it shines through so much. I love that shit.
Of course, like, and like their chemistry like was amazing. I love the chemistry between Matt and Jen, and like, you know, them just having a great time. Like, it really does show. But and also like, dude, like, of course, you know, like, we get that hallway scene, and it was still it was amazing. Like, it's just like, oh my god, like him doing flips and shit. It was just so fucking cool to see it.
It's crazy because like they made it clearly as such a love letter to the Netflix Daredevil fans too.
Exactly.
Like they thought that they were gonna please so many fans with that, which is it's just so crazy. Like I don't. It's definitely because, you know, again, like these people are chauvinists and like misogynists and whatever. But like because Daredevil's in the She-Hulk show, because She-Hulk is quote unquote woke, and we hate everything woke,
and they made the villains, you know, that
exactly.
crowd.
And intelligentsia is literally like
Reddit mods.
Literally, literally
them.
the redditor,
the
idiot,
fucking
like,
Elon Musk stands,
sweaty. Oh my god, yes, the cringiest people on the planet.
All
Earth.
of those people bought Twitter Blue.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my god. Yes, I bought Twitter Blue. I actually hate She-Hulk, and I think that they hate Daredevil. Their writers hate Daredevil. Okay.
I'm gonna talk about the show later on, but the people who like the intelligentsia, like people, it like literally reminds me of like how people like hate The Boys because, you know, it has like politics, not knowing that it's literally making fun of them. Like,
there's so many examples of that, dude. Like Homelander, like being an allegory for Trump, fucking obviously, and people like just at the end of season 3 were finally like, wait a minute, this is about us.
What's funny is like I remember a lot of the people when season 3 ended, and the people were kind of chiming off like, oh, the season was great. Season 2 was a little too woke though, but I love season 3, back on track. And it's like, these people are not media literate at all. Like there's zero
so
media
dumb.
literacy for intelligentsia. The people who claim to be like the biggest fans of these things are the most casual because they have no idea how to like actually read what they're watching. Like they have no clue. So it's like, it's such a wonder to me how they're able to be like, yeah, like this character did this at the beginning and he did this in the middle and he did this at the end. But to what point though? You start to get into like arcs and stuff about that with them. It's like they might kind of be able to tell you, but it's like they'll miss the point entirely. You know, it's just so weird.
Yeah, and even outside of that, like a show like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which I know both of you haven't really seen.
I haven't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, I'm watching Trailer Park Boys right now, but I'm not.
Phenomenal show. I'm trying to get Torn to watch it, but it's whatever. It's one of those shows. Literally all the characters are the worst people on the fucking planet. they're just atrocious people, and they're all like semi-homophobic, or like it's like veiled homophobia and a little racist and misogynistic and shit like that. Even the female character is misogynistic. and it's like wow. And it's like a bunch of people were like, man, I like this show before it got woke. But the entire point of their characters are like, we're supposed to be laughing at people like that. And the people like that are like, man, the early seasons are better when they're like, when all the characters are like against abortion and shit. It's like, you are so stupid to be thinking like, it's like All in the Family when like back in the day, when was that, like the fucking like 70s, 80s, and the character Archie Bunker, who's like the ultimate, like he's like conservative as fuck. And people, and the joke is you're laughing at him. But people at the time were like, had like stickers made of shit that said like Archie Bunker for president and shit. Like, you're the dumbest people alive. I
just think it's crazy. Well, because they're so entitled and they're too stupid to think that anything could be making fun of them because they're so busy making fun of everyone else. It's like, it's just so like, because there's just no capability of reflection or introspection at all. And I know I went on like a whole rant episodes ago about like, you know, people growing up with these characters who are bullied and then just projecting this like shit behavior on everyone else and like being homophobic and racist, and now they're just too old because like if they are actually forced to change their mind, like they have to admit to being wrong for so long, you know, because these people, a lot of people will assume they're just kids, and a lot of them are kids online, like being shitty, but most of these people are the married fathers or divorced dads or whatever, and like it's just so gross. You know what I mean? Like these people are just like actively so pathetic. Yeah. And like we're talking about, like, again, like these are characters dressed up in fucking spandex, like flying around. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like this is like like at the end of the day, like yes, they can make a lot of great points, and they make astonishing stories, and they're not, you know, strictly for kids, but at the end of the day, I mean, come on, like you need to be self-aware enough to realize like what you're yelling at for including literally just for recognizing like the existence of a woman. You know what I mean? Like it's just so weird.
I think so like when it comes to She-Hulk, I think it's one of those things like making those kind of people the villains, and I think it's gonna look great on the show. Like in the long run, people are gonna look back like, oh, they're kind of on the money there, weren't they? But yeah, we're supposed to be speedrunning the Disney Plus shows. Hawkeye.
We did. Oh, I love Hawkeye. Oh my god, sorry, that's my top three.
It's my number one. I love it so much.
I just don't like how they treat Kingpin at the end.
I love how they treat Kingpin at the end.
I love Kingpin until he gets shot by, or until he's like pleading with like Echo, because like he just didn't seem as scary. I mean, and obviously he's been like knocked down so many pegs by Daredevil,
and also he sees her as his daughter.
Yeah, no, you're right. I Kingpin was just so exciting to see. Also, the outfit from that Gabriel Del Auto cover, so iconic. Oh my god,
fucking love that show so much.
It is really, really fun, but I just don't really like it as much.
You're an idiot.
No. It's just we didn't get to see Spider-Man swinging over like.
Dude, Spider-Man wasn't in Falcon Winter Soldier or Hawkeye.
I know, right? Fucking trash. But no, like Hawkeye is really, really fun. I love like, I know some people like they have problems with how Clint was treated in that show, but I
loved him.
I liked it. He's actually more of a character.
Well, it's interesting because like for me, the Matt Fraction run on Hawkeye is top 3 comic runs of all time for me.
Of course, and easily like the best representation of Hawkeye we've.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic, and the art style is amazing. David Aja is fucking a genius,
which they took for like the final credits or the credit scene for the series or the opening credits.
Well, and they made posters as well for it too.
Yeah,
I do remember. I
remember.
He unfortunately wasn't credited, which was unfortunate. But you know, I will say, like, Kate's phenomenal. Clint is amazing. He's still so underrated even after that show. And it's such a perfect Christmas show, man. It's so sick. Oh, they did the Challenger chase scene perfectly.
Yes.
The tracksuit Draculas were awesome,
hilarious.
Echo's fantastic, and oh god, Jack. His name's Jack, right? The guy with the mustache.
Yeah.
That's
Lalo,
yeah. Yes.
You mean Lalo?
Lalo.
Yeah, Jack Duquesne.
Jack Duquesne. I don't know him from anything else. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know him from anything else until I watched Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul, yeah.
Oh, he's in Better Call Saul.
Yeah, he's insane in Better Call Saul.
The only good lawyer show is She-Hulk. So
I remember I was watching like Better Call Saul, and then I'm like, this guy looks familiar.
That's the motherfucker from Hawkeye.
I know. Better Call Saul hit me with pain. So
yeah, well, that's totally what they're banking on. Like, it's the motherfucker for Better Call Saul, and like, because he's
supposed to make you feel bad.
He's a villain in Better Call Saul. Uneasy. So yeah, him showing up at Hawkeye, it's like, oh no.
Oh, wait, he's the villain. He's the villain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that the villain was Springtrap.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
I thought it was Springtrap, dude.
Moving on. Okay, well, we talked a little bit about Loki. Great show.
My top 3 things of Phase 4 for me personally. Yeah, I love Loki.
Loki's fantastic.
Saw start to finish, gorgeous looking,
stunning,
beautiful character arc. Yeah, great.
Moon Knight, of course.
Amazing shit. I didn't like that last episode with the big kaiju fight, but character study for first of all, Oscar Isaac, best actor in the MCU, full stop. Shut the fuck up anyone else besides maybe Sean Gunn and Bradley Cooper's team for Rocket. It's Oscar Isaac. There's such a deep character study, incredible performance, and also a very respectful and realistic depiction of dissociative identity disorder in a film. Also used effectively thematically trauma and how that like really affects you for especially childhood trauma and how that affects you for your whole life. Insane. I just think Moon Knight is so underrated. No one gives it the credit it deserves, and Oscar Isaac's a god.
Yeah, how do you feel about the Jewish representation?
That was good. Was it bad?
If you ask Jewish people, they say it sucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's what I think I did hear that. I remember my ex at the time, well, I mean, you know, he's Jewish, and he might have complained. What, the Jewish representation when they went over to his house?
No, it's the lack thereof. It's not what they showed. It's that there wasn't any.
Oh, yeah, because all he does is wear the kippah.
Yeah.
And and they like talk about
which I completely get, but at the same time, there's so much going on. I feel like they could expand on that.
Yeah,
they definitely can.
There was a lack of like, you know, Jewish representation. People who are Jewish, they really do not like the casting of Oscar Isaac.
Well, you can still like I know Judaism it's an ethno religion. Like you can be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my ex is he's like very Mexican, but also has like Ashkenazi like Jewish.
Well, from what I understand, like Oscar Isaac's dad is Jewish or something, but people are still mad. I don't know.
I think I like, again, like I think there's no like, the way that I understand it, there's no specific like, I mean, I guess it would bring an authenticity to the role, and that's what people are asking for.
Yeah, but, well, that's what they are doing for The Thing.
Oh God, The Thing, dude. I've been reading The Thing. He's the top 3 Marvel characters of all time for me right now. In comics, he's I love The Thing. Okay,
yeah, apparently David Diggs is just straight up Jewish. So.
Oh, dude, I'm excited. Not to get too sidetracked, but what's it called? But and you know, I'm gonna bring this up about Moon Knight, and not that it's an excuse. It's definitely still a valid criticism and something that they should have improved on, and definitely had every opportunity to do so. But in the original comics, other than the mention that he's Jewish, like they pretty much just did the same thing in the show, is what I'm saying. Like there's not much in depth about that, and from what I can recall in the comics, even in his like origin, like early comics, about him being Jewish. I could be wrong, and again, it's not an excuse, and like it's definitely something valid to point out, especially if you are Jewish and you feel like the representation sucked. But yeah, I feel like the show is still so much better than people give it credit for.
Agreed. So The Flash, the best show of all time.
Success.
The Flash, but the best seasons 1 through 3.
Well, hold on about that. See, you know a show is bad when the 3rd season comes out and everyone hates it, and then the show goes on, and then people go, season 3 was one of the best seasons.
I stopped watching when I got to season 3 because it wasn't that when Barry reset the time.
That's like, Flashpoint. He did Flash. Well, wait, was that?
No. He goes over. He resets time, goes over like Iris's house or whatever, and like basically everything just like resets. And I remember, wow, he's such an asshole for doing that, and I just stopped watching because he was so unlikable. And then they introduced the girl, Kid Flash, shortly after. I forgot her name, but the girl speedster.
His daughter.
Girl speedster? You mean Trajectory or something?
No, dude, it was like they had Wally. He was there. And then they added
Violet Bean's character.
Jesse Quick. Yes.
Did she not become a mainstay?
No. Jesse Quick.
Okay.
She was very much season 2 and a bit of season 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember seeing her. I stopped watching after the last episode, the first episode of season 3.
Season 3, okay, because season 3 was all about Savitar and the
yes. I remember seeing Savitar for like a split second.
It was like evil Barry. That was horrible.
Yes. I remember Barry was just so unlikable, and I was like,
he was pretty unlikable in season 3. So yeah, in your defense, I guess.
I did love season 1 though, and I did really like season 2.
I loved. I think season 2. I think season 1 is the best, but I think season 2 is my favorite.
The only thing I didn't like is, and I know everyone prefers the other Thawne actor, but Harrison Wells actor, I think
Tom Cavanaugh.
Tom Cavanaugh plays a more twisted Reverse Flash in my opinion, because like his voice is awesome.
Tom Cavanaugh plays him better, but Matt Letscher just looks better in the suit to me.
Yeah, I think my only problem now, I think just through the years, I don't know what it is, but Tom Cavanaugh I think has just forgotten how to play him, because he's worse everyone. Now.
He plays like so many versions of himself.
Yeah,
right?
and I don't know if it's just because of that, but like, and I thought maybe I'm just not as smitten with his, acting as that character anymore. But I went back and watched clips of him, and I was like, oh no, he's great. It's just whatever. I don't know what it is now, the direction or the writing.
I also will say, to be fair, I think that. Yes, he looks unflattering in that Reverse Flash suit, but I think the Reverse Flash suit is trash. I hate it in general in the show. The very first like Reverse Flash suit is the best like Reverse Flash suit.
I think they're both very similar in that I like the suit itself, but the cowl for whatever reason I think sucks both versions.
I feel the opposite. I hate the yellow to black transition because you get this ugly green in the middle, and I think that the yellow to black smudges just look terrible.
I do prefer the new one, but the cowl just does not fit on Tom Cavanaugh's face, or it does, but like his face just doesn't fit. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look right. But I like the suit itself.
But obviously, the fucking like, of course, they were trying to like model that suit after Grant.
Yeah,
and then that one fits Grant better. But the Flash suit on Tom Cavanaugh just looks crazy on him. Like crazy as in like he looks good with the suit on.
This suit for Reverse Flash. Is like one that does incorporate a lot of black in it, and it's in the comics, and I think it looks phenomenal. It's sending in the group chat right now. But the suit looks sick as hell.
That's fire.
The worst suit I've ever seen in the Flash is the Rival. The
Rival? Wait a minute, let me look him up.
Which season was that? Was that season 3?
Season 3. The beginning of season 3.
So bad.
Where the Flash.
We put that in our worst suits of all time video, I think, or podcast episode. Whatever.
Oh, dude.
That's fucking garbage. Oh yeah, that suit looks fucking fire.
Yeah, no.
That suit is fire.
The Rival looks horrendous.
I think the cowl is fine. Is that what hate?
No,
it's everything.
Never mind. Everything. I see a bad angle. I did not like the way Zoom looked either. I don't know.
Zoom was fine.
I think I'm just a hater. Because I hate every single costume the CW's ever made except for the final Flash suit, like the very last one.
Ooh,
his head is really big.
I feel like that's something you can't get away from because it comes down to like it's skin tight on the neck, and I think it just forces the head to look big.
I think that he just needs to be buff as hell. Like that's it. Like these actors, I know they're runners.
I mean, Grant's a pretty solid size. It's just, I think
it's just the suit does nothing for him.
No. The best CW suit ever is Kingdom Come Superman.
Oh,
hands fucking down.
Oh, absolutely.
Hands fucking down. Because
well, and the original and the classic Tyler Hoechlin Superman flashback suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. The Action Comics one. Yeah.
How do they manage to nail every Superman suit?
Because Superman in underwear looks good as hell. I'm sorry.
It's just the best.
It's because I don't know. There's something, and everyone laughs.
It breaks up the blue. It looks better.
It breaks up the blue. It looks better. The spandex looks good. We've seen
but
it
has
works.
a red belt. Nah, it's not enough.
Dude, no. Listen, man. It's not. You're right. It's not enough. And like, look at Christopher Reeve and tell me you can't take that movie seriously because of what he's wearing. Like, spandex superheroes can look good. I think a lot of the alternatives, a lot of executives like try to throw in look equally as ridiculous as their like inspirations in the comics, but most of the time they look worse because they're trying to overcompensate and make it look super practical or super whatever. It's just like yellow Wolverine in yellow spandex looks just as ridiculous as him in all leather black in X-Men 3. Like, just as ridiculous. It's just actually cooler in the comics. So, but yeah, no, that's a sidebar. Superman in underwear, badass. The only note I have for Tyler Hoechlin's Superman, the one that he has like currently, like, is I think the S shield is a little too small, but I don't know if they fixed that. on
didn't they do that? Didn't they fix in season 2? Peyton?
The season 1 and season 2 suits are the same.
Okay.
I think in season 3, I think they brightened it a bit, but it's the same size.
Okay, because I do think it's a great suit. I really do. I do like it. Also, it's much better than a suit in Supergirl, which I think is atrocious. I think that suit is awful. I
don't hate it. I don't love it either.
I just didn't like the tone of red they went for. It was a lot closer to maroon, and I didn't like how it clipped onto the suit.
Yeah,
it's fair.
Also, also other great CW shows, Arrow, awesome. I know Will hates it.
I hate everything CW. I'm just a fucking hater.
Season 1 just felt like such a soap opera. I just fucking
season 1 was very slow, but season 2 was great. Season 3 was awesome. Season 4 is pretty ass.
Yeah, I skipped season 4.
Season 5 was great too with fucking Prometheus.
That's what it. Yeah.
And then season
Slate sucks.
The Slate, the actor is great. The suit was just okay.
Dude, the mask is awful for me.
Oh yeah, I know. Like they had different helmets and different masks.
I remember the beginning, the first time. I remember I watched it as it came out on TV and seeing the first Deathstroke mask first time. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, it looks like some paper mache ass mask, bro.
Yeah, it looked like a knockoff Deathstroke you get at like the pier at like GTA, like Del Perro Pier or whatever the fuck it is in GTA 5, the mask store. Like it looked like that. I was like, what the fuck?
And then season 6 of Arrow was really good. I like season 7. And season 8 was pretty solid as well. I didn't watch too much of Legends of Tomorrow, but I did like Legends of Tomorrow.
Stargirl's the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
I haven't seen Stargirl, but I heard really, really great things about it.
I still gotta fucking finish it, man. I've still only seen the first season.
Wait, Stargirl's trans, right?
What?
No.
Okay, what is the CW show where they added
that's Supergirl.
trans girl?
Not Supergirl isn't trans, but there's a character in Supergirl that is trans.
And Supergirl is trans. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to mention. I'm gonna mention this. The worst one of the worst shows. Fucking Titans.
Dreamer.
Dude,
that's her name.
That is so. Oh, okay. Dreamer. Yeah. Titans is unbearable. It's unbearable for me, dude. Also,
it's so annoying, man.
Also,
it's kind of like guilty pleasure for me, to be honest.
Some of their costumes are fire, but their Red Hood costume is because their actor is so
Tim
short.
Drake Robin suit is so good.
No, it is, and like their Deathstroke suit I think is great too. But again, it's just like the head looks really big, and then like the Red Hood suit, the head looks really big, and the eyes look too ass. Like. The Red Hood suit would be okay if the eyes were just angrier.
Nightwing suit is great. Starfire suit's ass, in my opinion, at least.
Yes. Starfire suit's like Beast Boys is awesome, and then Connor Kent, you can't go wrong. T-shirt and jeans, and he looks amazing.
Yeah, he's great
in Titans. He's great cast.
Well, but like it's just one of those things where like Titans has like this really weird like formula. Or like just really weird pattern of like having like pretty solid like beginnings and then like the ending is just fucking flat. And then I got really fucking annoyed in season 3 with my fucking god. I think one of the worst parts in season 3 was when fucking like the whole like Scarecrow thing. How like Nightwing is like he's like in a crowd of like people who like believe in Scarecrow.
Oh my god!
And then he gets fucking shot in the fucking neck from behind. And
he gets shot in the neck.
He gets shot in the neck. No, he dies. He dies, and they have to take him to the Lazarus Pit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's so bad.
I know.
It's exactly.
So bad. Lazarus Pit. Why do they still have the Lazarus Pit used in stories?
I know you hate the Lazarus Pit, but like, dude, it is so like pivotal to like season 3, and like the whole like Lazarus Pit and like in the afterlife is so pivotal because like, of course, like fucking Jason Todd dies in the beginning of season 3, and they bring it back with the Lazarus Pit, and then fucking Dick Grayson dies. And then fucking doesn't use the Lazarus Pit, and then Tim Drake dies, and they gotta go to the afterlife to get him, as well as they bring back fucking Wonder Girl.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Isn't like in that show, because I watched like 3 episodes. Some of my friend was like, "Dude, the season's so good. Skip the first 2, just start here." I remember
because it started off really strong, and then it just keeps going downhill.
I thought it was okay. I was like, okay, but I still was like, you know, they better not fuck up Red Hood. But wasn't this another situation where it's like, yeah, the Lazarus Pit makes him crazy? Was that Lazarus Pit make him evil?
Well,
not really.
No,
Okay.
like he wasn't really crazy in this one. It's just that the fact that like Scarecrow, like they added Scarecrow, and Scarecrow was actually pretty good in this season, and then season 3
He was,
but like he was
fell
just
off
like
towards the end again. But
yeah, he did fall towards the end, and then like, they did this really weird. They did this like fucking like what was the villain in Punisher? Like
Jigsaw?
yes,
Jigsaw. Yeah. They did that whole thing with Jigsaw, like where his face was all like scratched up and shit. Like it's so fucking weird. But the thing is about like Jason Todd and Scarecrow is that like, you know, Jason Todd was kind of like the Scarecrow's like, you know, like
because he was
apprentice.
drugging himself with the Scarecrow stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It was bad.
Because I was gonna say, because like if he was brought back by the Lazarus Pit, and that's why he was like acting like an idiot, and then Nightwing was died and brought back with Lazarus Pit, and he's like not an asshole because of it, then that would be weird. But
Yeah, no,
I don't know, man. Titans just sounds like trash.
it's bad, but it still managed to be one of the stronger seasons.
Yeah,
insane.
season 3 was like really, really like solid compared to the
For
other
Titans,
one. Yeah, for Titans.
Look.
And like the season, I think the worst, like I haven't seen season 4. Well, I haven't seen season 4 part 2, but I think just the worst finale of Titans is the second season.
Oh,
Because
so
fucking
bad.
Donna Troy dying in some bullshit fucking way.
Well,
that was the Deathstroke season, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
and then they fucking wrecked his ass too.
And to spoil season 4 a bit, the finale, it was just like a nothing finale. It was just there. It was
The whole show. That was the finale for the entire show, yeah, right?
yes. They do a Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone just kind of goes their separate ways.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
You know
and
what?
then-
But they don't. It's not. They don't really do it because every single one of them's like, if you need me, just call. So it's like they don't really.
look, that show will never be as good as a Teen Titans cartoon.
Of course.
That
Yeah,
show's
yeah, awesome,
insane.
yeah.
Another great show. Also, I want to put this out there. This is a very hot take. I like Teen Titans Go a lot. I think it's so
Teen
funny.
Titans Go, it's good. It's so good.
ass.
Shut up.
It's
No
so
way.
bad, bro.
Teen Titans
Wait,
Go.
wait,
is
wait.
so,
Are you
not-
being serious?
Yes, it's
he
so
doesn't like
bad.
Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans
Wait.
Go is so funny.
No,
No,
it's
listen,
it's
listen,
so
listen.
unfunny. It's
Listen.
better than Big Mouth.
Listen. No. Listen. Picture My Booty Up in 3D is hilarious. And if anyone tells you that, like, poop jokes aren't funny, Picture My Booty Up in 3D isn't funny, they're wrong.
Poop
You know
jokes
what I
can be
mean?
funny if executed
No, they're
well. It's
always
so
funny. Sorry,
fucking
you don't even have to
childish, bro.
execute it well.
Like, I know it's for
but
children,
why
but
it's good.
like,
That's why I think it's good, because like you see these characters who are so hyper serious in something that it, like is completely making fun of them, and they're making fun of themselves, and they're like complete caricatures of themselves. I think it's
that's
fantastic.
why it fucking sucks.
I think it's fantastic. It's like I love it because it also pissed off so many people who wanted Teen Titans to come back, and like whatever, that show's over. It was good. We don't need any more. Like Teen Titans Go is so funny. The animation's fantastic also. Like really good for what it is. The style looks great, super crisp, super clean. The movie is underrated, and
Teen
yeah,
Titans
but-
Go to the movies is really
Is it
funny.
underrated?
So
Because I
fun.
constantly
Yeah.
see clips of it.
No, it's I guess maybe not, but it's underrated because you don't like it, Peyton.
It's so fucking
Because-
bad.
Teen Titans Go is just so fucking stupid.
It's honestly better than
So
Teen
funny.
Titans. Yeah, I'm just
Never
kidding.
talked about it.
No.
But I do love the original Teen Titans, like that Deathstroke, the Terra, also like Raven and Trigon. Or
They kind of they're like, hey, this guy's a pedophile.
no, yes, they did it. They
They don't
did
say it
and they did
explicitly,
well.
but it's pretty clear if you're paying attention.
Yeah, it's just subtext, but you especially whenever you're like older, you've grown up and you're looking back on it.
Yeah.
Also, Red X is so badass. He was so badass that they put him in the comics. Red X is awesome. I love Red X.
Red X is just Robin from the future.
That's what you think?
No, I don't. I just made that shit up.
I always thought he was Robin when I was a kid, just straight up. I didn't even think it was a mystery, but And I was like, well, how are they in the same place at the same time?
How does this work? This show's crazy.
I think that Slade cloned Robin for sex, and then he turned into Red X.
Getting cut.
How about Sandman, guys? How about Sandman?
The Sandman.
Midman.
Awesome.
Ooh, Midman. Ooh, mid. Ooh.
Can't wait for season 2.
No, you can't. You can't, because it's not happening. I can't.
It is happening, but I bet it's going to be the final season.
Yeah, for sure.
Rick and Morty.
No.
Best show of all time.
Best comic book show ever made. We got Rick and Morty. We got the Cranstons, or as I like to call it, Malcolm in the Middle. Really good show. Really good show. I love Malcolm in the Middle. I love that. Wait, that guy Freddie Muniz actually lost his memory, or was that fake?
No. Yeah, he lost his memory because
that's so sad.
And he didn't know he played Malcolm in the Middle, but then he like got his memory back. Like he like remembers now. Like
I'm sure his life is way more entertaining than any show I've ever seen. They should turn that into a movie.
Peacemaker.
They should exploit him. Oh, Peacemaker's phenomenal, dude.
Peacemaker.
Oh my god.
I love the part when
good.
Ezra Miller showed up and he started assaulting everyone. It was great.
I love the part when they made fun of Aquaman, just like they made fun of him in The Flash.
Yeah.
And everyone's making a big stink about that.
I also love the like the conversation he has like with the old man.
I was about to say that about Batman.
Yeah, he's like, Batman's a fucking pussy.
No, look,
I kill his enemies.
I gotta say that John Cena is such an insanely great actor.
He is second to Dave Bautista.
Him and Dave, I think, are on the same level, in my opinion. And I think it's ironic that you have the two wrestlers who really aren't as popular as, you know, the most famous one.
What?
And the most famous, they're not as popular as The Rock. They're not as popular as The Rock.
No,
The Rock
what are you talking about, bro? Batista and John Cena are considered. Well, no, I wouldn't say Batista.
Not in Hollywood. Not in Hollywood.
And John Cena is considered like one of like the big three of like WWE.
Yes, the big
like
WWE, but dude, people who don't watch wrestling and don't give a shit about John Cena.
Oh, well, fuck
what
that.
I'm saying is like their Hollywood careers are like they're
yeah, but that
consistently
tide's
better
turning
acting.
now.
Oh, yeah, I know, rightfully so.
But yeah, for the past like decade, it's just been The Rock.
Yeah, for sure. And
he's like, I'm gonna remake Moana and I'm gonna be Maui again.
I'm gonna redo the DCEU and make me the center of it.
I'm gonna change the hierarchy of the DCEU.
It's crazy because like I was really excited for Black Adam, and then like I heard it was just aggressively average.
I watched
it. It is, yeah, it's aggressively average.
See, I was with you, and then I rewatched it, and I think it's just bad.
Yeah.
I think that Black Adam should have been called Cuck Adam, and that Shazam should have been called Chad Zam, and then I think that Zachary Levi should be called Cuck Levi, and I think that The Rock should be called the Chad.
The Chad.
The Chad. Dude, the Chad was gonna make the best DCEU ever, and the Chad got kicked out by James Gunn. Woke Gunn.
Okay. Some other great shows. Fucking Doom Patrol.
Oh my god, Doom Patrol. I've only seen the first season, but it's so peak.
It is so good. I haven't seen season 4 yet.
Unfortunately, the part 2 for the last season isn't out yet. I don't know when the fuck that's coming. But
yeah.
I remember people talking about when the whale was out. I was like, oh, Brendan Fraser's back. He's back. I was like, oh, dude, he's been back.
Yeah.
Watch Doom Patrol, dude.
Yeah, fucking Doom Patrol is peak. I know Peyton doesn't really like it that much.
Swamp Thing?
But I love Lucifer. Lucifer is fucking good.
You suck.
Shut up, bitch.
You suck and I've never fucking seen it, and you're acting like a cunt.
Lucifer is pretty good. Can't forget about Spectacular Spider-Man.
Bluey. Really good.
Fuck is the word motherfuckers in Bluey, bro?
I'm sorry to say, Torn, it's actually pretty good.
No,
yeah, it is actually really good.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
I watched it for the first time literally yesterday. I watched I think 6 episodes.
Listen,
good,
Torin, for a kid show, it's really great. Like it teaches. It's like if I was a kid, I would be lucky to be growing up with Bluey, but like Bluey's great. But
hold on. Where do you watch it?
Disney Plus. But it's missing episodes.
My name's Bluey. I'm a raccoon. My name is Daddy.
It's missing episodes, and some of this shit is censored for no fucking reason. But I don't know.
My name is Bluey because I'm Australian.
I'm Australian.
My name is Perry the Platypus. Spectacular Spider-Man, goated. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, goated. Wolverine and X-Men, goated. X-Men Evolution, goated. 90s Spider-Man, goated. Avengers Assemble, sucks. Guardians of the Galaxy Show,
Spider-Man has the best opening.
Actually, Spectacular Spider-Man and Earth's Mightiest Heroes both have the best openings.
I was gonna say Spectacular Spider-Man has the best Spider-Man opening.
Yeah.
Close second to the 90s series.
I don't care for the 90s Spider-Man. You can suck a dick. I'm just kidding. It's actually really good. I don't care for 90s X-Men though.
What else? Oh, dude, how can we fucking? Oh, actually, well, we did mention it, but the boys, fucking phenomenal.
Oh my god, yeah.
Peak.
Sonic Prime, really good. Sonic X,
Oh my
really good.
god. Superman and Lois.
Anyways, back to what I was saying
Superman
about Sonic
and
Prime
Lois is
and
peak.
Sonic and also Sonic Underground. Yeah, they're all great.
Torn is sleeping.
Oh yeah, you're not watching Super. I mean, I've seen season 1, but Superman and Lois is fantastic.
I haven't finished season 2, which I gotta get on that. I will watch it today.
I'm for once I'm behind Torin. That's insane.
Or what?
Embarrassing. For once I've watched less than you have of something.
Season 3 is so fucking good.
I want to see Bizarro. I just want to keep watching to get to Bizarro because I love Bizarro.
That's just like the start of season 2. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Bizarro. Does Tyler Hoechlin play Bizarro?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He's great.
And he says, "Me Bizarro." He says it like that.
I wish.
Oh, he says it like this. Me Bizarro.
No, it's that they take a different approach.
Oh, they just deepen his voice in post.
Yes, but he speaks backwards.
Oh, he's Yoda.
No, he literally speaks in reverse.
Oh, like he goes like,
yeah, basically.
That's so stupid.
It's a little stupid, but I don't know. It works in the context of the show. It's great. It doesn't sound like that. It more sounds just like a foreign language, but it is backwards.
My version's better.
Sounds like fucking alien.
My name is Bleep.
Yeah, Superman and Lois is fucking peak. It's still, and I always just think about it, like how mind blowing it is that CW out of all stations manages to nail Superman as a character. Yeah,
Superman's phenomenal. Oh, it's because, dude, Superman's just the best DC character, and no one will ever acknowledge that until James Gunn comes out with Legacy and blows everyone's minds, and they're like, okay, yeah, you're right. Superman is the GOAT.
Yeah,
Superman and
Tyler
Spider-Man
Hoechlin is just so fucking good.
Superman and Spider-Man transcend the medium. They're like the two best, like two of the best fictional characters of all time. Transcend the comic book medium.
I have nothing else. The last one I have is Invincible. Invincible is really good.
Don't care for Invincible.
What the fuck is wrong
that's
with
a very
you?
hot take. I can understand. I understand it's good. It's just not for me.
No fucking way,
It's
bro.
just not for me. It's just not for me.
No way.
You know
It's not for
what?
me.
It's because you don't have the compendiums. Is why.
It's because Invincible's for people with high IQs, and
I can only handle one evil Superman at a time, and right now I'm dealing with Homelander. So
that is fair. The evil Superman thing is it got really old really fast, and like I also think that it's like if Superman, like people are like, oh yeah, Superman's like boring, but like they feel like if he wasn't, like if he's evil, then like people will like him a lot more, which is like so stupid. I don't know, man. Just Superman and its hold on the casuals.
yeah, for real. Yeah, I don't know, but Superhero Squad is a really good show.
What else? I mean, that's pretty much it.
If you haven't seen Superhero Squad, you suck.
Nah, I haven't.
Have you, Peyton?
don't even know what that is.
They look like, oh my god, let me show you. superhero squad. When the bad guys done, and they go like something hero up, and then there's a character named Reptile, and he's like he's only in superhero squad, and they made
this
toys.
Shit? Bro, yeah, it's I'm so good. Watching this shit.
Wait, listen. The show's actually so funny. It's way funnier than it has any right to be. The online MMO is phenomenal. A fan remade it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm addicted to it. Tom Kenny plays Iron Man. He's great. Dr. Doom is really funny, and he has mommy issues. And it's actually really funny. But yeah, it's goated. What's it called? What else? There's like Disney is Ultimate Spider-Man, very mid. Like It was like okay at start, and then it just.
I actually really like Ultimate Spider-Man. The show that's ass is the 2017 one, the new one.
Yes, that one's terrible. But I think Ultimate Spider-Man is like no. Marvel Spider-Man.
Marvel Spider-Man. Yeah.
Marvel Spider-Man is shit. Ultimate Spider-Man like started out really strong, and then whenever they did Web Warriors, it's terrible. Web Warriors is trash. Like the Agent Venom episode was awful. Their Deadpool episode though, and again whenever the show's going on was in Ultimate stuff, that was great. I remember being like, oh my god, Deadpool in a show finally. And I set the who cares about I'm just kidding, but I set the DVR to record the Deadpool episode, and he's played by Will Friedle, who plays Batman Beyond and Ron Stoppable, and he's the best. He's goated. But Nolan North is better Deadpool, but still really good. Drake, I just would also rather not my Spider-Man be a child predator, so like that's why I think Spectacular is just better.
That's fair. Did you see what Josh Keaton said, that he voiced Spider-Man for Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
Yes, and Drake Bell, yeah,
replaced him, and they didn't tell Josh Keaton.
Yes, which really sucks. Yeah, they replaced them. Disney, because a lot of people forget Earth's Mightiest Heroes was on Disney XD. That was a Disney show, and they wanted synergy for Ultimate Spider-Man because Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So that's why they did that, but it sucks.
But that's all I got. Did y'all watch anything this week?
I rewatched Lord of the Rings trilogy. I wanted to talk about that.
Too bad.
Well, anyways, I rewatched Lord of the Rings trilogy extended editions, and literally cinematic achievement all the way around. It's insane watching it. It's actually so emotional. It's so involved.
Mid, bro.
It's such a no, dude. Have you actually seen it?
I saw the first one like a long time ago, and that's it.
Okay, dude. If you see, it's 10 hours, so you'll never do it. But the trilogy is like, oh my god,
it's crazy
man!
How the Hobbit movies are way better.
Oh, shut the fuck up! But I just remember like liking them, and like I know that they're like, the effects and stuff, the production of the films was good, but I haven't seen it since I was like in middle school, and so sitting down and watching them as an adult, and I just did not expect to be so moved and so captivated by it. And I'm still, whenever you see a really good movie and you just think about it for like a really long time after you leave the theater, it had that effect on me. Like I'm still digesting it. I think it's just absolutely insane. But also I have been watching Trailer Park Boys, and it's really fucking funny. I've never seen it before, but I'm on season 3 right now. It's so funny.
You also watched Across the Spider-Verse.
Yes, I did, and my thoughts are 10 out of 10. It's an absolute fucking masterpiece. It's so funny how there are some people complaining like there was no ending. It's just like, yes, there was. Like, shut the fuck up. Have you ever seen Infinity War? Have you ever seen Empire Strikes Back? Like, it's so funny because their whole complaint is the movie was so good and they want to see more of it, but then they're trying to find a way to criticize it, but they can't. It's great. It's a phenomenal movie, and
exactly.
And God, Miguel's so fucking hateable, but he's so hot. But yes, oh yeah, I hated $29.99 before the movie because of like Edge of Time and stuff. I just think he's a piece of shit. He's just a douche, and I always hated his design. I really like his design now in Spider-Verse. I need a figure, and he does badass things, but he's just a piece of shit. And I know they'll redeem him in the next movie, but hate Miguel.
Apparently he was even more of an asshole in a previous version.
Oh wow. Well, man, that's insane. Because literally, he's like spends the whole movie chasing a minor, and
Telling him it's a mistake.
Yeah, bro.
Telling him he's a mistake. Yeah.
He was fucking tweaking in that movie, dude.
Yeah, no, it's insane. And everyone's like making thirst traps. And I understand he is hot, but like people are like, man, he's just such a tragic character. Dude literally was depressed and waited for another version of him to die and stole his family. And the world collapsed. And now he's like, I'm going to get miles for being an anomaly. He's bro's projecting. And it's obvious. But yeah, I love the movie. It's also want to throw this on the podcast. I think I told Peyton and Torin, and it is as an artist, the first movie was very groundbreaking. This movie was so gorgeous that it made me cry. Like when nothing, even if there was a scene where it's just like, oh look, a cop car driving down the street, or like, oh look at the city, or look at this fight scene, I was like crying. Because it was so pretty and so involved, and so I was like, "Oh my god!" Like you know, you just forget that like how it's just like, again, they're pushing the limits to what visual media can be, what film can be, and it's just so inspiring every time, man. It's gorgeous. That initial talk Gwen had with her dad, the back and forth with the shots, how the color palette changed. Yeah. It was just so
based on their mood. I forgot. I think it was it was Phil and Chris Miller. They said that her world is essentially like a world that's like a mood ring.
That's just amazing. It's amazing because like it again, like it also helps inform the audience of their emotion, because colors do subconsciously affect you emotionally too. So it's just like those scenes just hit so hard, and I really like the trans reading, like the reading that Gwen is trans is really neat to me. And for me personally, I read it that way, and it does add a lot more to me for my viewing experience. But I don't know, it's just insane that movies are so good right now. Like Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, we got peak back to back.
Seriously, man. Like I didn't even have a month to digest Guardians 3, and it still took me 4 times to see the damn thing, and now it's across the Spider-Verse, and we got more peak incoming. Like I'm seeing Transformers tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. My expectations are like a 7, but I know I'm gonna hopefully love it.
Tell us how it is, because
I will definitely tell you how it is.
Yeah, tell me.
But yeah, that's what I watched.
Torn, did you watch anything?
I watched a Indonesian martial arts film called The Night Comes For Us. It's on Netflix, and it was just a really fun watch. It has like a bunch of fucking blood and gore. Well, I wouldn't say gore, but it's just really, really bloody. It's really fun. The action is amazing. Choreography is really, really good. Cinematography is solid as well. Then I watched Skate Kitchen. It's a coming of age female led story. Of course, about like a group of like skaters, and just your regular coming of age stuff that has Jaden Smith in it. And then another skater film I watched, it's called Mid-90s. It's directed by Jonah Hill. Just 13-year-old boy living life with like a bunch of skater kids and shit. Has Alexa Demi in it from Euphoria. It's like a weird subplot. Fucking crazy. Mid-90s is pretty solid. Skate Kitchen was pretty good. And that's all I watched this week.
I went on a fucking spree unintentionally this week. I watched The Big Short with Ryan Gosling.
Cringe, terrible movie.
With Ryan Gosling, Brad Pitt, Steve Carell. It was fucking great. It's about the 2008 housing crisis. I thought it was going to be fucking boring because of that, but no, it was actually really good. I thought it was executed
funny,
really
or
well.
Was it emotional?
There was certainly funny moments. It's more, how do I explain
the drama?
I think it toes the line really well. You're not watching it like, oh fuck, this is fucking exhausting, like that kind of dramatic. But it takes itself seriously, but also doesn't, because there's a lot of there's not talking heads, but there's like fourth wall breaks, but not like obviously not in a Deadpool way. It's just like here's what this means, like because it's a bunch of like, and they even like cut away like Ryan Gosling's character is like, it's like, if you don't know what this means, here's Margot Robbie to explain it. And I thought it was really creatively done. I think it was directed by Adam McKay, so I think it might have been his first like dramatic movie since doing all the comedies he does. But it was awesome. It was really, really good. Highly recommend it. I give it like a 9 out of 10. I also watched Little Miss Sunshine, also a Steve Carell movie, unintentionally. Watched two Steve Carell movies.
Have you seen the Steve Carell movie with the dolls?
No, I haven't.
So good.
Yeah, I completely forgot about what's that called? So I need to add it to my watch list. I completely forgot about that fucking movie.
Shit. Let me pull it up. Steve Carell doll movie. I think it's called Welcome to Marwin.
So good. Right. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailers for that, and I was like,
it has a 34% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I loved it.
Robert Zemeckis.
Insane. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm adding it to my watch list. Anyway, Little Miss Sunshine. Steve Carell plays a gay man. Gross, and he's suicidal and shit, or he was suicidal.
Good. He should be because he's gay. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. It was solid. It kind of lost me towards the end because the whole point of the movie is that this little girl, she wants to go to a beauty pageant it's a fucking pageant, and the whole movie is about the journey getting there. But then the whole pageant shit made me really uncomfortable. Although they speak on it a little bit because Paul Dano's in the movie.
That's how pageants are in real life too. They're very uncomfortable.
Really
it's a lot of parents living through their kids, and it's kind of inherently pedophilic.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the announcer guy was really enthusiastic in a weird way. And it's just like the family sort of coming of age, if that makes sense. Like the family like learning how to, not hate each other. So it was good on like the family aspect. Just the whole pageant shit was weird. But it was like meant to be weird. I don't know. I just think the ending could have been executed better, but it was still really good. I'd give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10. I also watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I heard really good things.
I wanted to like it more. It was solid. I thought it was it started off really good, and I was like, this is fun. And then I thought it dragged quite a lot until...
No, it's a 10 out of 10, you're wrong.
Until the third act. So I give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10 as well. Then I watched Good Time with Robert Pattinson, directed by
that movie's awesome.
Those guys that did Uncut Gems. I forgot their names.
The Safdie brothers.
Yes, thank you. Very good. Robert Pattinson, for the second time, playing a pedophile. What? Yep. It's a weird.
I don't know what they're cooking, dude.
What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what Batman's doing, man.
Don't go there.
I'm going.
The Catwoman tells Batman that she's 17,
and Bruce is like, "Yes."
Dude, did you see this in the group chat?
Yes, I did.
Look at that. You should put that on the YouTube. Please put this on the YouTube right here.
That is crazy, dude.
Please put it on the YouTube for this part. It's so funny. People need to see at least if you're watching on YouTube. Huh?
Maybe if I remember.
Okay, I'll send you a reminder. I'm setting a reminder for myself, but it is so funny. It's a Minecraft skin of the rival from CW, and it just looks fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic's the right word. Yeah.
No one would be able to tell who the fuck that is. Like, even if you're a CW show fan, like you can't tell. Dude, it's awesome.
Really black face galore, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's just straight up blackface.
Oh no, that's supposed to be where the opening for the cowl is. Because if you play Minecraft, you only have 2 pixels.
But it looks like blackface.
It does look like blackface. You're right.
Dang, you're over here praising blackface, bro.
No, dude, it just looked like a shiesty mess to me.
Anyway,
I got you live.
I watched Good Time. It was great, 8 out of 10. And then lastly, I watched I Love You, Philip Morris with
shut up.
Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor.
Is it gay?
Oh, it's very gay. It's so gay. It was good. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Ewan McGregor loves playing gay characters.
He loves playing gay characters.
Obi-Wan, another gay character.
This Philip Morris in this movie.
Spider-Man. Played Spider-Man in the Raimi movies and the Alex Webb movie.
Yeah.
So, and he even played him in the MCU, so he loves playing gay characters.
He was extra gay in this movie. He was so gay.
He was like a fop.
He was what do you call he's a I don't know what that is. What
Oh yeah, faggot.
No. Well, yes, but no.
I can say that because I'm gay. For the record.
No,
if you choose to cut a part, don't cut the part where I say that I'm gay.
He's a huge twink.
He is?
In that movie. Holy shit, he's so gay. And
is he attractive?
Well, that's not for me to say. But he's like extra blonde and shit. But like,
okay, I don't know what that means.
It's good. Jim Carrey was a great performance by Jim Carrey. Basically, he's like a con man, and he's just like, he completely fucks over Ewan McGregor and shit. But they love each other, and it's gay. It's so gay.
Wow, I love the gay.
Anyway, it was pretty good. So
did you cut what I said, or are you leaving it in?
No, I'll leave it in.
Okay, good. Dude, Chris Evans lookalike is in this. And he's literally getting devious back shots from Jim Carrey. Oh, yeah. There's a DV. Have y'all seen that lizard art that's like animated? Yes, I see the fucking lizard. Torrin, have you seen it?
What, the Spider-Man getting back shots from the lizard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's diabolical, bro.
Dude, that's awesome. I want to meet the artist. Like, what was he cooking? Like, actually, though, what was he thinking posting that online? Like he looked at that and was like, yeah, this is badass.
That's crazy.
It's only the way they animated it, too. If it wasn't animated, it would be fine.
Anyway, is that the show?
That is the show.
All right, well, thank you, everyone, for listening to the Avengers podcast. If you want to follow us, we're at Avengenerds on Twitter. That's AVENGE Nerds, all one word. If you want to follow any of us, you can reach me at @Zenith_ on Twitter. Where can they reach y'all?
At Torrent Guy on Twitter.
The Poop Store.
Oh, I say Twitter on Instagram. My fault.
You can find me at the Poop Store. I will be browsing the various selections of poops.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Oh, my God.
Okay, fine.
We also have a Discord.
Oh yeah, join that. I'm real fun. I'm just kidding. Please join the Discord.
We also have a Discord. If you'd like to join the conversation there, those will be linked in the show notes. You can also check out our link tree for any additional links you may be interested in. You can also review the show on Apple Podcasts. If you could leave 5 stars in a review, it would really help us out. Thanks again for listening to the Avengers podcast. We'll see you next week with The Flash.
With the cringe. Bye.